this month could be one of the driest Februarys on record. Meteorologist Abby Acone sharing where we stand and what we know about the forecast looking ahead to March now. Hi, Abby.
Hey, Bill. I'm all smiles about our weather so far this month. Hasn't it been absolutely glorious? I love this shot of kind of the pastel colors, sunset view over Seattle. Tim Durkin, you've done it again. Love those shots. By the way, feel free to send in any weather photos, videos, anytime to us here at Fox 13, and we love sharing those with you here as well. All right, so where do we stand, everyone? We've had about 1/3 of an inch of rain so far this month. Now, month to date, this makes it the third driest February, again up to this point. If we didn't have any more rain for this month, we'd wind up as the driest February on record. We wanted to look at some data for you, some trends, and kind of give some understanding and context to what we might expect into March. You're seeing a lot of numbers here on my graphic. This is a list of the driest Februarys on record at SeaTac. So 93, 88, 3 of them in the 2000s. And what we looked from looking at this data is that the top driest Februarys were immediately followed by very wet Marches. And so for that reason and more, we suspect that March might actually be pretty wet here across western Washington. We're looking here in the blue column just how wet those Marches were. Interestingly enough, those numbers are right about average, but a huge contrast to what they were seeing throughout the month of February. It's been very dry, Brian. Oh my goodness. What a contrast even to what we saw a couple years ago with Snowmageddon, our snowpocalypse. And yeah, things are looking very boring this next week.
We've definitely, through this winter, we've gone through the extremes, haven't we? We've had little periods of very wet weather, very snowy weather, very cold, and then now very dry here for the first half of February. The good news is that we look ahead, we're going to likely see La Nina stretch into May. So throughout the spring, usually that means cooler and wetter. So that's still good news for the mountains. We want to see more of that snowpack up there, and we need all that rain to help us with the summer months as well. All right, let's get to it. This is our Fox 13 camera. Live look right now. Overcast skies. That's the Ship Canal Bridge, of course. I want to show you another shot that we have here out in beautiful Central Washington. This is out in Leavenworth. Our producer, Bobby, she says, that makes me want to buy a cabin out there and just kind of get cozy out in Leavenworth. Don't you think? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They finally have cleared the snow off the roads out there. Remember, well, gosh, it was about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, where the folks were stuck out there. Yep. And
well, that's a real danger too.
Exactly. Things looking much better. Let's get to your radar, where we're still seeing a few showers up in the Cascade foothills, just sprinkles and drizzle down here in the lowlands, and we are dealing with fog down in the South Sound. That's why those temps are so cool down there. Highs today should top out in the mid to upper 40s. We're going to be looking at cloudy skies here for the Central Sound. A little bit more sunshine in the mix down in the South Sound. Once you get through that fog, you got to do that first, though. Cloudy up in the North Sound. Now, spots like Port Angeles, we'll be looking at lots of sunshine today. But you go over to the east side of the Puget Sound, and we'll be looking at temps in the mid-40s. Lots more clouds out in spots like Bellingham and Arlington. Sunny skies for the Olympics. Again, Port Angeles also looking at sunshine today as well. All right, let's get to your 7-day forecast. So each day looks very similar to the last. I don't see any big storm systems or huge soakers coming our way. I do have rain in the forecast coming up here next weekend, starting Saturday night and on into Sunday. That will continue through Monday as well. We'll see how we finish off the month here, but right now things still looking very dry through the work week and the first half of the weekend. All right, that's your 7-day forecast. How are the roads looking, Adam?